Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to cover how to select specific columns from a table and also filter by conditionals based on certain fields, like ship mode, for example. If we wanted to only take the ones that were standard class, we'll show you how to do that today. All right, so right now I'm looking at select all statement. We're still using this orders table that we've been using. And now instead of select star, which is a shortcut for just selecting all of the fields, we're going to only select the fields that we want. So let's suppose that we want the order ID field. Let's take something that we'll be able to filter on as well. Let's do a date, because we'll filter on a date. So we'll do order ID, order date. We'll do ship mode. That looks like it's something that we could probably filter on. Let's do, let's see, segment maybe? Yeah, we'll do segment. What else do we have? Let's take that region. And let's take, I think we've got some numbers here too. So we'll take some numeric values that we can filter on sales. That looks like a dollar amount. So we'll take sales. Let's do that. All right, so now when I run this, instead of having all of the fields in the table, we're only going to have the columns that we specified here in the select statement. All right, so order ID, order date, ship mode, segment, region, and sales. So that's how you would do, that's how you would filter down a table by columns. It's just only selecting the columns that you want. Very straightforward. The next part is also pretty straightforward, although they can get a little more complex if you'd like them to. We're now going to filter by conditions. So we're only going to return rows in this table based on conditions that we put into this where clause. So let's start by filtering on ship mode. So if we look at ship mode here, we can see there's standard class, first class, same day. There's a bunch of different classes. These look like mailing classes. So how the orders were shipped to the customer, I'm assuming is what this is. Let's say we only wanted to look at the items that were shipped using first class. What we would do is we would say where ship mode is equal to first class. Right? Let's run that. And there you have it. So now we're only going to see items that were shipped using first class. Now let's make this a little bit more complex. Let's say we only want first class ship mode where the region is Western Asia. What we can do is just add an and then put region is equal to Western Asia. So now we're only going to get items that were shipped using first class to the region Western Asia. And we can do a quick check to make sure that's true. Now, one thing you have to really make sure of here is that you spell everything correctly. Suppose, for example, you make a spelling mistake here. This shouldn't return anything because we don't have any regions with that spelling. So let's run that again. Now, these are two strings. What if we wanted to filter by a numeric value? This is where our sales column can come into play here. So we'll say and sales. Let's say you only cared about sales that were greater than $10. You just put a 10 there, greater than 10. And there you have it. Right? So now all of these values are going to be greater than 10. Pretty straightforward. Now you can do the same thing with dates as well. Let's go ahead and give that a try. Let's say and order date. I'm not actually sure when the dates in this table go through, but it looks like we've got some from 2015, some from 2013, 2014. Let's say we only wanted sales after 2015 greater than, let's do 2015 0101. And there you have it. Now you're only going to have sales that were placed or fulfilled after January 1st of 2015. So there you have it. And by the way, you can use something like this if you wanted to include sales that were on January 1st of 2015 as well. Okay, there you have it. So that's how you select specific columns and then filter rows based on conditional statements here. You can use and, you can use ors, and then you can use a combination of both. So yeah, pretty straightforward stuff. That's going to do it for this video. Please tune in for the next one. See ya.